If you'd like to add a legend to your project, perhaps showing each kind of door or window that you've used, no need to draw this manually. With the Legend view, Revit allows you to place a graphical representation of any family that you've used in your project. You'll be able to control the scale and the detail level, as well as whether or not you insert the symbol in plan, elevation, or section. Nice thing to know about the Legend view is that these graphics are representational only. They do not throw off the count of your schedules or otherwise get treated like actual parts of your model. So let's go ahead and take a look here. I'm going to do a simple door legend. I'm in a file called Legends in the Chapter 11 folder. I'm going to go to the View tab, and under Legends, I will choose a legend. It will ask me for a name, so I'm going to call this Door Types, and a scale, and 1/4 inch is the default, and that looks pretty good to me, so I'll click OK. And the Legend view is actually a kind of drafting view, so it's basically just a blank sheet of paper. The difference is that we can actually add legend components on it. So to do this, we go over here to the Annotate tab, and under the Component tool, and I want to just kind of point this out here as our first time looking at this tool. Look carefully at this icon. You can see it's really kind of two-dimensional, and compare that to the Component tool on the Home tab, which was three-dimensional. So the components you have available on the Annotate tab are two-dimensional view-specific components, and there's actually a few different varieties. Detail components, repeating details, we'll look at some of those in the detail movies upcoming, and legend component, which is what we're going to look at right now. So we're going to choose legend component, and on the options bar you'll get lots of choices. So if we open up this list, for example, if you wanted to make a wall types legend, all of the wall families and types that you're using in your project will be listed here. And so you could go through, and we used brick on metal stud, or we used the 4 7/8 inch partition. We could add one of each of those and then use those as a wall types legend. Or this was a door legend we're creating, so let's scroll up to the door category and see what we have available. So this project is using a couple different doors. We've got a double glass door. Now it's coming in plan here by default. We can actually change that. So I'm going to do a front elevation, which looks a little nicer. So we'll go ahead and bring in the elevation. And then I'll go to the next door, single flush door. See how they line up nicely for us. And then a single glass door. And that may be all of the ones we've used. Oh, we got our curtain wall door here. Now the curtain wall door is a little bizarre because it comes in really, really tiny. But it turns out here that there's this host length. And curtain wall doors are a little different than regular doors because they actually rely on the size of the curtain wall bay that you give them. So all we need to do is put in a more reasonable size bay. So how about 6 feet? And then we'll get a better size for our curtain wall door there. So I'm going to go ahead and click Modify. And next I can finish this out with text. So I could just basically click on a piece of text, type in a door name, and repeat the process over here. Then we can do dimensions even, if you need to. If you don't want it to actually say the dimension, you can click on it, click right on the text, say replace the text, and you can say see plan. And add any other annotations and notes that you like. And that completes your legend. And then basically we can add this legend to our sheet. So if I come down and look for my schedule sheet, you can see there's already a door schedule and some other schedules on this sheet. Seems like a good place to add my door legend. I'm going to go ahead and expand legends here and just drag it right out of the project browser and drop it wherever I want it to go in the view. So I'll just kind of put it right over here. And that's all there is to it. So you can create legends for any type of family that you have in your project, doors, walls, windows, whatever you need, and drag them on the sheet and print them right along with the set.